Welcome to Healing Hearts Therapeutics, where stories unfold to mend the bonds that tie us. Today, we embark on a transformative journey through Velma Crowe's Sticky Situation, a tale meticulously crafted for caregivers, echoing the heartbeat of every parent and child relationship. In a world where the rhythm of life can sometimes drown the melody of attachment, this story serves as a beacon, illuminating the intricacies of infants and young children's attachment needs. Join us as we delve into the layers of Velma Crowe's narrative, a narrative designed not just to be heard, but to be felt, connecting the dots between parental actions and the development of secure parent-child bonds. As we unravel Velma's journey, caregivers will find a mirror reflecting their own experiences, their own challenges. It's an invitation to pause, to listen closely, and to understand the dance of emotions that shape the early chapters of a child's life. Together, let's explore how Velma's story becomes a compass, guiding parents towards responses that echo the love, warmth, and security every child deserves. Join us in this video as we unlock the pages of Velma Crowe's Sticky Situation, offering insights that go beyond words, a healing narrative that seeks to bridge the gap between adult needs and the delicate yearnings of a child's heart. Healing Hearts Therapeutics invites you to a tale that whispers, mends, and transforms, one that recognizes the profound impact caregivers have on shaping the narrative of attachment. Velma Crowe's Sticky Situation. Velma had grown up in a crowded nest with 10 brothers and sisters. There were never enough worms to go around. Her mother pushed her out of the nest almost before she could fly. She was glad when she was finally old enough to have a nest of her own. Velma was a resident of Birdtown, a very nice place to live if you are a bird. The ground in Birdtown is full of worms and grubs, and there are plenty of crickets and bugs. Every morning at dawn, you can hear the Birdtown chorus singing merrily as the sun rises. What more could a bird ask for? Velma at that very moment was asking for more. "Keep it down," she screeched at the singing birds. "I'm trying to sleep. I had a late night and my head is killing me." Velma liked to have fun. She loved to party with her friend Hummingbird. They danced late into the night at the Birdtown disco. On Friday nights, Velma went to late-night karaoke with her friend Hound Dog. Hound Dog could really howl up a storm, but now Velma was going to become a mother. Soon she would have to share her nest with baby birds. She had laid 5 eggs, and any day they were going to hatch. Hummingbird and Hound Dog were worried. They didn't think Velma was ready to be a mother. They knew that baby birds would change Velma's fun-filled life. On Friday night, as usual, Hummingbird and Velma were listening to Hound Dog howl out a great Proud Mary. Hummingbird leaned close. "Vel, you'll need to change your lifestyle when your babies hatch. Settle down a little." "Nah," said Vel, taking a sip of her drink. "I can have babies and have fun too." "You'll be a mother, Vel," replied Hummingbird. "Fun will come second. You'll need to put your family first." "I'll be a good mother," said Vel Crowe. "There's nothing to it." Hound Dog came back to the table after a round of applause. "We were talking about Velma becoming a mother," said Hummingbird. Hound Dog said, I've been thinking about that too. Velma, you'll have to stay home more. You can't leave baby birds alone. Babies need to be cuddled and taken care of." Velma replied, "I've never been the cuddly type." She added, "When I go out, I'll leave them some worms so they won't get hungry." "But baby birds can't feed themselves," said Hound Dog. "No one took very good care of me," said Velma. "I turned out okay, didn't I?" "No comment," said both Hummingbird and Hound Dog at the same time. Velma got back to her nest about 2 a.m., and an hour later the eggs hatched. She had 5 beautiful baby birds. "Come on," said Velma to her babies. "Let's go celebrate your birthday. I'm taking you out to eat." The babies climbed on their mother and tried to hold on. Velma flew out of the nest. All 5 baby birds slid off their mother, dropping to the ground below. "Look at that," said Velma fondly. "Those little buggers are accident-prone, just like me." It was true that Velma was accident-prone, but her babies were just not old enough yet to hold on. On the ground, the baby birds began to cry and chirp. "Chirp, chirp, chirp," cried her 5 hungry children. Velma hunted for some worms but could only feed one baby at a time. One very loud baby stuck his beak up to try to grab a worm, and Velma brushed him away with her wing. "You have to wait your turn," she said. "I can't feed all 5 of you at once." Then the babies started to explore. Velma saw 5 baby birds, hopping off in 5 different directions. "Look," she said. "My babies are independent just like me. Don't go too far," she called out. She pointed with her wing. "There's a mean owl that lives over there in an old tree. Stay away from him if you can." The baby birds did what babies do. They continued to cry with their hungry mouths open, and they did not listen to their mother. All 5 hopped away. "Oh well," said Velma. "What can you do when your children won't listen? They'll have to learn from the school of hard knocks just like I did." Velma was tired from flying around and trying to feed 5 busy baby birds. She perched on a tree limb to rest for a minute. Then her head dropped down onto her wing, and she fell sound asleep. As if out of a fog, Velma heard, "Velma, wake up! Where are your babies? The nest and eggs are empty." She woke up to find Hound Dog staring at her. "Did you say something?" asked Velma. "Why did you wake me? I was up all night and need to get some sleep." "Where are your babies?" asked Hound Dog. "You can't sleep while they are up and around. You need to keep an eye on them." Velma rubbed the sleep out of her eyes and said, "Don't worry. I'm sure they are fine. They can pretty well look out for themselves." "No, they can't," said the Hound Dog. "Baby birds need care and protection 24/7. "It's not my fault," said Velma. "They wouldn't listen to me." With that, she went back to sleep. "I'll get back to you after I find the babies," said Hound Dog. He ran off sniffing at the ground, because that is what hound dogs do when they are trying to solve a problem. Soon he found all 5 baby birds. He gently picked them up in his slobbery mouth and carried them back to their mother. He nudged her awake. "Velma," said Hound Dog, "you don't know how to take care of babies." Hound Dog quickly ran to the store and came back carrying a large package in his mouth. He dropped it at Velma's feet. "What's this?" asked Velma as she opened the package. "It's a present for the babies," he replied. Inside was a coat covered in Velcro. "Wear this," said Hound Dog. "The babies will stick to it." Velma did not want to wear it, but it was a gift after all. She put on the coat one wing at a time. "Okay, kids," she said. "Climb aboard." The baby birds flung themselves at her and stuck to their mother's coat. They chirped happily as they snuggled into Velma. "I don't know about this," said Velma. "I won't have much privacy with them right here under my beak."
"They need to be attached to you, where you can keep an eye on them until they're a little older," said Hound Dog.
It was a very long week. Velma wasn't used to being surrounded by babies. Chirp, chirp, chirp. They went day and night, except for when they were sleeping. They were always hungry, and Velma could not get a full night's sleep. A week later, Hound Dog came by to babysit. Velma looked very tired, with circles under her eyes. "Hound Dog," said Velma, "those babies cry day and night. I never get a full night's sleep. They wake me up too early and won't go back to sleep. All that crying really gets on my nerves." "All babies cry," said Hound Dog. "That's what babies do. Believe me, they will cry less if you take good care of them." "I'll take your word for it," Velma replied. "I guess life's hard enough without having to find your own food or take care of yourself when you're little." Velma got used to having noisy babies around. She slept when they slept and took them with her wherever she went. When she wanted a night out, she got a babysitter. And even when the babies woke her up too early, she got up with them. She fed them worms when they were hungry and played with them when they chirped for her to pay attention to them. Hound Dog was right. Her babies depended on her to care for them. She knew they would leave the nest when they were older, and then she would have more time for herself. It would be worth waiting for. The bottom line: children need to attach. As we conclude Velma Crowe's sticky situation, we find a heartwarming tale of growth, learning, and the joys of motherhood. Velma, initially a free-spirited bird, had to navigate the challenges of parenting when her 5 adorable chicks entered the picture. Through the ups and downs, Velma discovered the significance of attachment and the responsibilities that come with raising a family. Hound Dog, a wise and caring friend, played a crucial role in guiding Velma through the trials of motherhood. This story serves as a gentle reminder that every child, whether feathered or not, needs care, attention, and love. Velma's journey from a carefree lifestyle to a dedicated mother is not just her story. It resonates with all caregivers who strive to create a nurturing environment for their little ones. As we bid farewell to Velma and her adorable chicks, let us carry the essence of this tale into our own lives. May we embrace the importance of attachment, understanding that, much like Velma, the bonds we create today shape the future for generations to come. If you enjoyed this story and found its lessons valuable, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell. Your support allows us to continue sharing therapeutic stories that touch the heart and inspire positive change. Thank you for being a part of Healing Hearts Therapeutics. Until next time, may your hearts be filled with warmth, compassion, and the joy of shared stories.